Well, good morning, YouTube friends and family. Frank here, yet again, with another cold, glorious morning. Right across the street from Eastport. And as you can see across the street, they've got the sign up. Eastport. This is the new, highly anticipated 4th Town Square. Kind of redesigned, revisioned, if you will. But yet it's still a town square. Traffic is picking up quite a bit this morning. Sun's up. People are out and about, getting their day going. That's going to be the entrance coming in. The main entrance coming into Eastport. Right across from where? Water's Edge. So, if you got a house, or you're living in the village of Water's Edge, you're literally across from Eastport. You guys are in a hot spot. But with that being said, this is going to be a hot spot for a lot of traffic and hubbub. But man, you're like right there. So I think what we're going to do, we're going to be leaving from Eastport. We're going to keep continuing on down to go into the village of Water's Edge. I wanted to go back inside to check out these brand new Courtyard Villas. I think they should be a lot more done, and Patio Villas. We've been through them already, but hopefully there'll be a lot more complete and we can actually see more. Check on the progression on these new houses and whatever else they got going on. So stay tuned for all of that, and don't you go away. And if you would, please like and subscribe to the channel. I would greatly appreciate it. It helps me out a lot. Helps the algorithms get my videos out to more people who are thinking about moving to the villages. So we came in off of Bar Boulevard from that Water's Edge entrance, and already I'm starting to see a lot more walls coming up. And in case anybody's wondering, it is like 40, it's like 39, 40 degrees this morning. Cold. And I'm out here trying to bring you guys a little bit of video. I'm bundled up to some degree. Got some warm coffee. It's still a gorgeous morning, even though I'm cold. It's all good. I'm just hoping these courtyards are done, at least to a point where it all makes more sense. Hopefully we can get in where there's not people working in here so much. Yeah, this is right off of Compton Avenue. You turn in, this is going to be Compton Avenue and Halcombe Loop. So these houses look further along. Let's take another ride through. Now, you know, my videos, as I've said before, that house has already got a cage on it. Interesting. Somebody may have already picked that out. I'm not sure. The villages just seem to do different things, you know, randomly, that don't make a whole lot of sense as far as consistency. But my videos are geared for a lot of people out there who are just looking to retire to what I would say, you know, it used to have a title of 55 plus. I'm not so sure it's like that anymore, to be honest with you. You know, maybe an age-restricted communities, which is supposed to be. Is it 55 plus? No. I'm seeing younger folks move down here. But if you move into Middleton, that's the family neighborhood. So yeah, you're going to see various ages. Most of the neighborhoods in the villages are age restricted, supposedly, right? And we do have contractors. I think a lot of them just get here about 5 in the morning and start, you know, what they're doing out here like on a Sunday morning, doing a lot of the trim work, I guess. And these houses are coming along. I don't know if any of these have been released, but they sure are getting close to being completed. But back to what I was saying, just for a lot of people out there who are looking to consider moving to the villages, these videos are mostly for you guys. Those of us who have already journeyed down here, well, we could ride around and look all we want, right? So I come out here in the freezing cold on a Sunday morning to help those people look at some houses and, you know, just kind of see, you know, what they got going on. But generally, if you guys know me and all my videos, they're pretty much the same. I could probably go into any neighborhood just about and call it whatever and get away with it because they mostly look alike. But what I'm noticing on some of these courtyard villas is those gable designs, the interior work. And look at all the birds up there. They're all kicking back on a Sunday morning. They've done a little bit different stuff than what they used to do. Like underneath the gables right there were those square little shingle looking things, and you've got that right there, kind of a barn design. I don't know, they used to be like those fish scale things, and I don't know, they just did different stuff. The little section I'm still in, they haven't even got the sod down or anything yet, so looks like most of the houses coming in on the main street look mostly completed. And as they work their way around the neighborhood, they kind of like bring up the rear. So I just flipped around. We're going to look on the interior part of the neighborhood. Even though these aren't done, this will help some of you viewers out there in YouTube land, just to pick out a particular model. You can go online and look at the floor plan. 2 and 3 bedroom, golf cart garage on some of these, 2-car garage, right? Like right there. And look at the colors. I like it when they're painted because you can kind of see what color you like the best. Still got a bunch of little rocks and some dirt. I'm trying to stay out of the muddy areas. One thing I have not seen in this particular neighborhood anyway, let me pick up the pace here a little. As far as paint color goes, that's a nice corner lot right there. Those are nice. Those are Usually like those go pretty much the quickest. I think what I was saying, what I've noticed in some previous courtyard neighborhoods is that they would have a paint color called salmon, which to me looked very pink. And then they also did one, it was like a mint color. Maybe they did it, I didn't see that in here. These colors in this neighborhood seem to be a little softer, not as bold, if you will. They're nice and subtle. Really nice houses. But anyway, there you go. Now what these ones are going to be called, I don't know. I know I went a little slow on looking at these houses. There was just a bunch of rocks and stuff in the street. But anyway, these are up and coming pretty quick in the village of Water's Edge. I would not be surprised if you can hear the live music at night when you guys are sitting outside in your lanais. Now in this section here in Water's Edge, they got some brand new veranda homes, which are designer homes with privacy fencing. But I don't know if we could actually get in there and look at these or not. They've cleaned off the streets to some degree. So I'm hoping maybe we can at least get a quick peek. And if we got people working or anything like that, we'll just turn around. This neighborhood's gonna be a little bit larger than what I was banking on. Wow, this comes in. Those are veranda homes going all the way down. And I don't know what the street names are. They haven't been placed yet. I'm gonna go to the back over here and see what we could see. This is gonna be a very quite a substantial veranda neighborhood size. Got a lot of them in here. And that's the road going all the way down. I hear some people working right there. Air conditioning company or something. We will revisit this. What I'm looking at, if you come all the way to the back side of the neighborhood, you're going to have a walking path. And by the way, these things move around. If you ever slam into it, say if you're on a golf cart path and you just hit it, these bend. And you can break them. But this should be standing up. That won't affix. This is going to be a nice walking path. It's going to come all the way to the back here. And there's the back of these veranda homes that we just came into. Man, they've come a long way. They got a long way to go too. They look about halfway finished. You get to come out of your neighborhood straight onto a walking path. Bicycles, no golf carts are allowed on walking paths. This is where you're going to walk, run, ride your bike, things of that nature, but no golf carts. And it all goes all the way down to the main road. That main road has a cart path that runs along Bar Boulevard. That's where you cart. And then you get this walking, running path here. It's going to run alongside this retention pond. Guys, if you're looking for a veranda, this is a nice sweet spot. It's going to be a pretty decent view. The only drawback that I can see is the electrical lines. But at least it's not those gigantic, ugly main power lines that just look like something from a Transformers movie. I'm gonna walk out here a little bit closer to the water's edge because we are in the village of Water's Edge. Agitator going right there as it should be. Beautiful. Really nice. And all that out there is going to be a lot more houses though. So you're going to be looking at houses which will be not better than an empty field. They kept a lot of these beautiful Spanish oak or Spanish moss trees that when Hurricane Milton came through, it blew off most of that stuff on there. So it's going to take it some time for it to regrow all that moss. And the walking path goes all the way out to wherever it's going. And I don't mind being one of the first people to walk this walking path. And they kept a cute little palm. Is that like a Japanese fan palm or something? I'm not sure. It's kind of what it looks like. Off in the distance, you'll see there's Eastport. Right over that direction. That's where your recreation and postal center is right there. And these walls, by the way, they're just going to have like little metal bars, fencing that's going to go across so it doesn't obstruct the view. And that's the nice thing about, you know, buying a house like this, whether it be a courtyard or veranda, which is verandas or any home like this is the best option because the whole back of your house is right here. Then you get that screened in lanai, a little bit of a backyard, and then you're just going to turn around and you're going to look at all of this. That's going to be your view looking from the back of all these houses, the walking path. So you get a lot of open space and it's just going to feel like it opens up, which is nice. You know, it may not be the same as looking at a golf course, but hey, veranda home right here, they left a huge lot right here, which obviously was not big enough to add another house. So as tight as they squeeze these houses in, I'm surprised that they didn't try to maybe throw a, well, I don't know if you can put a courtyard in here. So somebody may have a nice, can have a nice size side lot right here. It probably will be pool approved. And in the back of these houses, you're going to get a small retention pond as well. It's kind of two of them. Still going to have a decent view, but I'm willing to bet you that, you know, on a quiet evening, you're going to hear the live bands playing. So anybody who is looking to purchase around in here that close to a town square, just bear in mind that there's a good possibility you'll hear live music in the dead of the evening. So if you don't like that, then you might not want to get so close to it. Here's a street name, Samantha Scott Trail in Frimpton. I hear a lot of racket already, so it tells me these guys some of them are out here working. They've been adding some more patio villas to this side of the street. I think the last time we came in here, they were just slabs. Yep, you guys are up here already working on the roof. Man, they've cleaned off the streets too. Guys out here working. I love it when I see the street nice and clean. That means it's getting ready. Won't be long. They got these houses that we really hadn't been able to get into. I don't think we did. Coming along quite nicely. If you're in the market for a patio villa in Water's Edge, these are nearly done. See this little break right here? That's going to be shared with that street. Now, what's going to go on in the other side of those? You know what I have seen done before? In little areas like this, there'll be more patio villas. But we'll wait to see what they actually do in this section. Seems like a little short, shared split right there. But I think what I was saying about patio villas, if you're looking for a patio villa, very low maintenance. The yards are really small. We just came down one street right there. It had like virtually no front yard. These ones got a little bit more. The inner perimeter of the homes, those models, a lot of smaller, much smaller front yards. So it'll take you 5 minutes. On my piece of property right there, it takes me. You could cut my yard in 10 minutes. That's mow, blow, and edge.
Our hearts beat to the city streets. We began to feel the fire. We rise like tall buildings as the chemicals, they take us higher. The night's young and it's just begun as she puts her hand in mine. We wanna chase the night, wanna dance to the light, pull stars from the sky, just two hearts running wild. Never sleep, never stop, as we shout from the top. We're gonna be two hearts running wild. Now the morning is the afternoon. We lay awake in bed. The laughs so loud as the hours pass. We're gonna do it all again. We wanna chase the night, it's the best we ever had. And we'll stay on forever. We'll never have regrets. We wanna chase the night. Wanna dance to...
Those houses are super close together right there, man. At our house, I had a good sized backyard area where I could add a 7-foot concrete pad and add a bird cage and still had room. Haven. It's like a retreat or a nest. I get them confused. More havens. And yeah, a lot of havens, which is quite interesting. I think they've kind of figured out which houses sell the best, what makes more sense to them. You know, they look very cottagey, which is really nice. So there you go, guys. Some brand new patio villas here in Water's Edge. And you got some more slabs down here. Those also are going to be patio villas. Now I might come back when it's a lot more completed to kind of do a final run through. So if you're out there and you're considering moving to the villages and you're looking for a patio villa, give the villages a call. They should be ready to go and available for sale at any time, if not already. So until the next video, guys, take care of one another, and I'll see you again in the next glorious video.
And I find myself wondering what did happen to the last 10. I ran away with my life, fast forward, never turn back again. It's kind of funny that the more we pass time, the more we need to set the rewind. And 19 was the year I had to leave you, but now I'm seeing all the signs. Is this really happening? I can't believe it's true. I'm just as surprised as you.